Welcome. We're on day 13 today. We're reading Preparing for Passover, a 14-day devotional for the days from Biblical New Year to Passover by Tina Chen. Day 13 is about darkness. We'll start with reading Exodus chapter 10, verses 21 through 29. Yah said to Moses, "Stretch out your hand toward the sky, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt." Moses stretched out his hand toward the sky, and there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt for 3 days. They didn't see one another, and nobody rose from his place for 3 days, but all the children of Israel had light in their dwellings. Pharaoh called to Moses and said, "Go, serve Yah. Only let your flocks and your herds stay behind. Let your little ones also go with you." Moses said, "You must also give into our hand sacrifices and burnt offerings, that we may sacrifice to Yah our God. Our livestock also shall go with us. Not a hoof shall be left behind, for of it we must take to serve Yah our God, and we don't know with what we must serve Yah until we come there." But Yah hardened Pharaoh's heart, and he wouldn't let them go. Pharaoh said to him, "Get away from me. Be careful to see my face no more. For in the day you see my face, you shall die." Moses said, "You have spoken well. I will see your face again no more." Next we have Genesis chapter 1, verses 1 through 5 and 14 through 19. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was formless and empty. Darkness was on the surface of the deep, and Yah's Spirit was hovering over the surface of the waters. God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw the light and saw that it was good. God divided the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. There was evening and there was morning, the first day. And then verses 14 through 19 say, God said, "Let there be lights in the expanse of the sky to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs to mark seasons, days, and years, and let them be for lights in the expanse of the sky to give light on the earth." And it was so. God made the 2 great lights, the greater light to rule the day and the lesser light to rule the night. He also made the stars. God set them in the expanse of the sky to give light to the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. God saw that it was good. There was evening and there was morning, a 4th day. Next we have Psalm 18, verse 28. "For you will light my lamp, Yah, my God will light up my darkness." Psalm 119, verse 105 says, "Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light for my path." And finally, 1 John 1, verse 5 says, "This is the message which we have heard from him and announced to you, that God is light, and in him is no darkness at all." Day 13, Darkness. To begin the 9th plague, Moses again reached out his hand, but this time Pharaoh received no warning. A darkness so thick it could be felt descended over the entire land of Egypt for 3 days. They couldn't see each other or even move about for 3 days, but Yah's people still had light in their homes. Again, he made a distinction between the Egyptians and his own people. It would seem that this was no ordinary darkness. Otherwise, they would have been able to light lanterns and carry on, at least as much as a normal night. Many scholars believe this was a desert sandstorm because of the descriptions of it descending and being thick enough to be felt. Whether it was an extremely severe natural phenomenon or a supernatural darkness, the effects were the same, and we, the readers, are clearly supposed to be focused on the darkness rather than its cause. Egypt was completely immobilized for 3 days, as they physically experienced the depths of the spiritual darkness of their land. This plague was obviously an attack on the most well-known and most favored god of the Egyptians, the sun god, who was worshipped as the creator of all things, the giver of life, and the father of Pharaoh, among other things. Here was yet another false deity receiving credit for creating and sustaining life, and Yah would not leave it unchallenged. By blotting out the sun without warning, Yah showed that it was in fact a created thing and not a creator. Yah was in complete control of the sun and actually had no need of it. Because he himself is light, his people had light in their homes. In the creation account of Genesis 1, different Hebrew words are used for the light Yah created on the first day and the lights, the sun, moon, and stars, he created on the fourth day. The word used for the light the Israelites had in their homes during this 9th plague is the same one used for what he made on the first day. It was a light that was not dependent on the sun, but that emanated from Yah himself. As we look into our own lives, it is easy to see that we are a people who value enlightenment, both physical and metaphorical. But do we place a higher value on the source of light or on lights that he created? Is it his word that is lighting our paths, or the advice and expectations of others? Are we turning to Yah to light up our darkness, or do we look to others for encouragement, strength, and understanding? Let's be sure we are relying on Yah, the source of light, and not giving too much credit to anything he made to be a conduit of his light to us.